Alright. Are we live? Okay, I'm just gonna assume that we're live. What's up, everybody? Again, this is another listening stream, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy, but I'm just gonna give you a little bit of TMI. I'm currently wearing a shirt. Like sometimes you have some shirt that just for some reason have this stench that you just cannot get rid of. Yeah, I'm wearing that shirt right now. It's a little bit disgusting. Just has that very, very not the best smell. Like it has some kind of stench that is just stuck with it. I think it maybe because it wasn't cleaned properly. As in like, the way that my family do our laundry is that we just pile our things, our clothes, and then we wash them every day. We put them into the washing machine. We let it run um, uh, from like 9 p.m. Let them run. And obviously, they are done by the time like 11 or even 10. The clothes are done. The laundries are done. So, what we do next is literally just let the clothes sit in the washing machine for the rest of the night. And then only at tomorrow's morning, the other day's morning, then we will wake up and then we'll hang the clothes. So it's maybe because of that, some of the stench just kind of like soaked into the fabric a bit more, and that's why the smell is crazy. I mean, it's not that terrible, but it's just not really amazing in it. I'm just gonna set my other screen up. But yes, today we'll be listening to the newest Top album. Now, as you know, Top is kind of a legend in the K-pop scene, and I myself was a big fan of Big Bang. So, I mean, who doesn't like Big Bang, right? Everybody loves Big Bang, and Top has always been one of the crucial member of Big Bang. But ever since the controversy and everything happened, he left the group, and then now he's kind of like coming back with a new album. This new album after like I don't know how many years, which I find it a little bit, I guess, disappointing. As in like I wish that this album could have been released alongside GD, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe we have to wait a few more years. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Maybe after 10 years, 8 years, 7 years down the line, then only we'll get like a feature song with GD or their song. But I don't think the Big Bang, at least the four members, will come back together. A lot of hints, a lot of people, like a lot of fans speculated, like, oh, maybe Top will come back to the new Big Bang album that's gonna drop soon, because that's what people think is gonna happen. I don't know, man. If Top dropping an album like this with no connection and no promo from the other members, I don't, I don't know if that's gonna be really a thing. Hopefully, it's, I don't know. I really do hope that um we get a Big Bang reunion so we can hear more dope music, right? But now at least at least we know that Top is still kind of doing music, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna listen to this album. I don't know much about this album other than the fact that I did try to watch the music video of Desperado, which is the title track. But I myself did not listen through the entire album, so I don't really know how it is. All I can really hope is that it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be amazing. Yeah. But yeah, today's choice of drink is today's choice of drink is a simple cold water, just cold water. Um, but yeah, with that said, let's put on our listening device. This is a pretty short album, not really a long album. It's just slightly shorter than the BTS album, but I am still going to try to listen through the entire thing. So it's gonna be like an hour stream, which is way longer than what we usually does. but I think it's gonna be worth it because I want to listen to this album at one cycle throughout the entire thing like once. So without further ado, let's start out with the first track, Self Crucifixion. What could that mean? I don't know, but let's have a listen.
I may be 99% angel, but that 1% gets me in trouble.
Interesting.
자리 넘봐봐야 한게 부활한 내 꿈은 무한대 내 팬들 기다림 내 포기와 정반대 나 음악 만들며 재탄생 가작 나를 봤자 온라인 내 유명세는 더 하이미 난 ready to die 여기가 네 무릎 위 마스터 탑 스팟 최위 더위 최고위 대굴 내 20대씩 배그 엉켜버린 매듭 주홍기 시내 트레는 Silly boy I love my mosquito suckers 다 legal 참 jingle 다 legal jingle 다 legal jingle legal jingle 다 legal jingle Pringles rock.
Okay, yo, that was pretty okay. I mean, I'm just observing right now.
인기 그룹 빅뱅의 탑 최승현 씨가 대마초를 피운 혐의로
재판에 넘겨진 그룹 빅뱅의 탑 최승현 씨의
약물 바다 복용으로
강남구 신분을
New sample.
공공이 축소되어
탑 최승현 씨가
Real name is 최승현. Marijuana use.
중환자실에 입원,
최 씨의 어머니는
상태가 호전됐다고 밝혔습니다.
This is interesting. It's building up the context.
탑은 어떻게
일론 머스크의 우주기업 한국인 최초로 유일하게 선발된 탑 최승현 씨 최초의 민간 스페이스에 갈 여행객 꿈을 가진 사람이라면 무엇이든 가능하다는 것을 느끼게 해드리고 싶다고 이어본 소감을 밝혔는데요. 빅뱅 지우기 데뷔 18주년을 축하한 빅뱅 팬들의 계정을 차단했다고 합니다. 탑의 달여행이 취소됐어요. 제 꿈은 결코 끝난 것이 아니다라고 밝혔습니다. 탑이 11년 만에 언론과 마주 앉았습니다.
논란에 휩싸였던 빅뱅 출신 탑이 11년 만에 언론 인터뷰를 갖고 오징어 게임
Now I don't know what the hell they're saying, but
은퇴한 마약
it's pretty much talking about his controversy.
문제 아이돌.
팬들 참석 미안해요. 요즘 뭐 하냐고요? I make my music, our music.
Ooh, that's a cool transition. I don't want to cut it though, but let's talk about that intro. I really like it. It builds. I mean, the intro, right? It's a lot of words. And here's the thing. Here's what's gonna happen a lot this episode. I'm gonna be very, very quiet most of the time because the lyrics I can barely understand them. As in, like I only understand like maybe 5%, but what we're gonna be judging today is just based on the vibes and the flow and just the overall feeling that we get out of the album. Now, obviously, we're not looking at the lyrics, and I can't even see the lyrics here on the YouTube Music app. But what I'm gonna do is just maybe I'm gonna pull up the lyrics on the side, and maybe we'll try to understand what's going on. Now, if I want to do that. But give me a second because I just realized this could be a big problem because this album gonna have a lot of Korean not a lot of Korean lyrics and I won't able to get what they're trying to say. But let's talk about like the oh my god, translation. Okay, we're just looking at translation, like very brief translation, like very not the best translation, but so based on what I'm seeing at the lyrics here, it's pretty much just telling people that he's back. You know, his fans is waiting for him, and he's just going to come back and just make some music, and I like the new sampling section. It's just pretty much telling him that, just saying that, oh my god, his soul, like how should I say that, like drug and everything. It seems like he doesn't really. He's trying to set up the context of the entire album, but that's pretty decent. I like the direction that he's going. Just the start of the album, it's very strong. I like that. Gives out the context of what's really the significant of this album, of this comeback. So I am very excited, and from that transition alone, I feel like we can expect good things. So I'm gonna try to replay the last section of that first track so that we can get that smooth transition to the next track, which is The Giant. Now I can only assume that's gonna be an amazing track. So let me pull up the lyrics, make sure that I'm on the right track after this. And here we go.
I make my music, our music. 나만이 나를 이겨왔어 절망의 늪이 날 더 키웠어 나만이 날 믿어왔어 몰락의 절벽을 뛰어내렸어
Top singing, by the way. Top singing.
어차피 우린 우주 먼지 마지막 될 수 있는 편지 The documentary 거인의 전기 션들레 형이 말했었지 어차피 세상에 없던 일 자본이 겁을 내는 미치지 겁쟁이들은 섬짓대기가 뻥질 지금 내 몸짓 티라노 덩치 그저 조연시 너조차 멈칫 I feel like pop 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 wow 티라노 덩치 지금 내 몸짓 저울에 섰지 그저 조연시 거울 앞에 멈칫 세상 전지가 내게 주는 변치 나만이 나를 이겨왔어 절망의 늪이 날 더 키웠어 몰락의 절벽을 뛰어내렸어 사슬풀기 내 황금기 날 물어뜯어대도 다 뺑 고피 나의 고비 내 각성하는 동기 인생이 회박해도 life goes on lies on me 반복되는 장작물과의 내 실수 하룻밤을 사랑하고 했다면 실증 책임지지 못한 나의 감정 기복 하나 때문에 왔다리가 다리해도 난 조집중 지금 내 몸짓 티라노 덩치 그저 조연시 너조차 멈칫
That was a lyrics that was written before. I heard that before. And then a bunch of light, and then it's like What song is it? Du, 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 du. Loser. It was from the Loser track. I remember that. I remember that line. Okay, a little bit of reference. Okay, okay.
티라노 덩치 지금 내 몸짓 저울에 섰지 그저 조연시 위대한 성취 내 왕국을 다시 다먹 10년 만에 끝내 off the grid 나만이 나를 이겨왔어 절망의 늪이 날 더 키웠어 mysterious run become the giant
Oh, another good transition. Dude, this is a proper album. This is a proper album. You know how album that is proper, they do decent transition like that. But let's talk about that track. I actually really do like it. It paints a picture of how he sees it as like this is a chance for him, like to come out and just let people know that he's still here, and also like just say that a whole world's against me. They don't want me to succeed. They want to see me fail. But here I am. I'm still doing this. You know what I'm saying? Only I kept believing in myself. That's one of the translation of one of the lines from the chorus. And also that I dove right off the cliff of my own ruin. So that's pretty much means that my guy is just taking this leap of faith into again this industry that is, this cliff is created by his own ruin. He's the one that made himself in this position, yet he still forced himself to jump back into the jump off the cliff, essentially trying to say that, I'm gonna, this is my, I don't know, breakout again. I'm gonna try and do this again. And I like the message. Just again set up the theme, so that, with the context that we have about Top, obviously. I feel like this is kind of a very important album for himself too. So I like this. Now I can't comment too much about the lyrics because these are from translation. They could doesn't mean like anything, but I like that. He's pretty much just like kind of shooting back a little bit, doing a little jabs back on those who doubted him, who like hope that he won't have any more career, any more upbringing after that marijuana controversy. And now he's just like telling people that, hey, I'm still doing this, and I know I'm in big trouble, but I'm still gonna do this because I know this is why I like, and I know this is gonna be amazing. And I so far, it's been amazing. The tracks and everything, I really do like it. I don't think I'm gonna rate them. I don't think I have rated them yet. Should we do that? Maybe let's do that afterwards, right? But let's just look at let's just continue listening. So far I really enjoy it because like it's like a proper album, like a proper produced album, as in like you have to kind of just listen from the top to the bottom to hear the transition, to hear the story, the narrative of the entire album just flows seamlessly. So this is that type of album that you have to listen from top to bottom, and I feel like for real, I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna rate it yet. Maybe we're gonna do the rating at the end. Which I don't even know if I'm able to do it because all the tracks, and not gonna lie, so far they're pretty decent, but it's not really like crazy. The lyrics are amazing, but I don't know. It's too much for me to digest right now. There's a lot of things here, so let's just move on. I'm really excited about this Studio 54. I heard the sample from the trailer of this comeback, so I am very excited. I really like the sample loop that they use, so hopefully this is gonna sound the same or even better. But yeah, let's Let's flow back again. Let's flow back a little bit onto the Giant and then hear that transition, shall we? Ooh, that just sounds so sick, innit? Bro's Travis Scott. Okay. A little club funk.
오늘 어땠어 난더 미쳤어 내 인생 곡선은 조금 미쳤어 난 내 기억 저편을 되돌아봐서 회닥을 줬던 악몽을 꿨어 넌 내가 필요해 난 자유의 몸을 원해 너와 이별이 달콤해 완전 미쳤어 더 미쳤어 Oh God 미쳤어 Oh God Hey come on 눈이 돌고 미쳤어 가기가기 지켜 상처 많은 나의 fans 어머니처럼 날 걱정하던 내 ex-girlfriends 바다 구두에서 가벼워진 나의 fans I'm so sorry but I love 20대 big bang Say less 모두 다 털고 후훌라리고 상처엔 여고는 무질이 없고 소리쳐 만세 바비용 같아 뒤늦은 칼퇴 나 홀로 밝게 해방의 선포 광대지 저곳에 주파수 벽고도 고창병 No not too bad I've cut him off bang bang You know what I'm saying boy
Ooh. Dude, this is pretty good.
Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new inspiration. Dirty sound,
Hold on.
just ruin my soul. That's
Hold on. What do you mean, dirty son? Hold on. What do you mean, dirty son? Hold on. Wait. Cause here's the thing. I know the Sungrees club was Sun something in it. Dirty Sun, just kind of. It was Burning Sun. The club was Burning Sun. So my guy's out here saying Dirty Sun. Does that mean? No, he's singing Dirty Sun. You ruined me. Is he trying to say? I don't know, bro. Is he trying to say that he was involved? I don't know. Let's give it a listen.
dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new inspiration. Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new inspiration. Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new inspiration. Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new
Okay, that was the strongest track so far. I like the lyrics. I like the production. I like everything about it. That was actually really good. The sample loop was interesting, yet not really obstructing the flow of the track so much that it's hard to listen. But it's amazing. I like it. I like the sample loop. I like the lyrics based on what I see on Genius here. Because it's the only way I can see. It's the only place I can see English translation. So it's pretty much just him just reminiscing back on the days, trying to, narrate out how crazy it was or how hot he was, like, uh, going through those days during the Burning Sun scandals. Whereas, the famous Burning Sun scandals where Sungri did a whole bunch of shady asshole, like terrible shit at his club Burning Sun. And I feel like that is kind of the shade that he was trying to throw at this outro. Dirty Sun is probably hinting the Burning Sun schedule. They just ruined my soul pretty much means that this whole scandal kind of ruined his mental state and also ruined his career as the Big Bang. That's where he gets his new moon inspiration. Now I'm not quite sure what does that mean. That's the next line following that Dirty Sun line. Now that could just mean that that's because of those scandals, it made him realize that, realize what's important, which is, I don't know, the moon inspiration. Also, moon is an interesting thing that I just realized. If you look at I don't know if I can show this. I don't even think I can show you this. But if you look at the MV, the last MV that Top did with Big Bang. If you just look at that, right? Let me Big Bang. What's the Last Goodbye? Last Dance? Whatever. It's this song, right? I think it is this song, right? No, it's not this one. What's the last song from them? Shit, man. I don't know. What's the last song for Big Bang? Still Life. There we go. This is their last track, right? And then here he mentioned about moons, right? I get my new inspiration, moon, whatever, right? But if you look at here, this track, moon inspiration, right? Moon, remember that. And my guy is out here at the moon. Look at this shit. I remember this. So Dirty Sun, you ruined my soul. And then the next line is, that's where I got great new moon inspiration. So my guy's literally on the moon right now. This is where we last seen him, right? He's on the moon. Now, this is probably moon, I think. Look at him. He's like distancing himself at the moon. Does that mean something? Does that mean something? Huh? What a song, by the way. This song is so good. Is he like placing himself at the moon so that he can distance himself from the rest of the boys? Is that what he's trying to say? I don't know, man. It's such an interesting observation that just concurred to me, I don't know, man. But so far, this is a very strong track. I like this track. Again, the lyrics, the verse 2 is just about him talking about people. It's like how hard he struggled. He has to trade his Prada into Vans. Now, I don't think that's really a struggle. It's probably just him, just a cool line. But it's pretty much just him saying that, he struggled and now he's done playing the crown and he's on a higher plane and he's want to clock out on his own, screaming freedom. Those are the lyrics that we got. That's interesting. I really like this track. Studio 54, best track so far. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. The lyrics, the production, everything is just really good. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. A small filthy show window. What does that mean?
This song for my fans. 아름다워 벽자가 그리가야만 감히 교차 때문에 멈추던 자야 화려했지만 게임 오바야 나서 방향 난 게임 오바야 반짝이는 강변북로 예쁜 아홉시 나 오랜만에 나와 나봐 여긴 어디지 사람 빼곡한 버스도 반칙 운전 정상으로 살기엔 이 도시는 폭소 난 뒷자리에 앉아 팬들과 소통 엉뚱한 이 세상 비디오 누포스 When will you come back 아직 끔찍해 I'm sorry for the love 예전 내 Big Bang 잃을 것이 많아도 거침없이 let it go 그리움과 큰 아픔 만감만 빼고 술잔에 꽉 찬 alcohol I was in small at the show window 아름다워 벽자가 그리가야만 감히 교차 때문에 멈추던 자야 화려했지만 게임 오바야 I was in small at the show window 아름다워 벽자가 그리가야만 감히 교차 때문에 멈추던 자야 가위바위보 완벽한 time's up I was in small at the show window 나갈 때까지가 놈 무뎌진 감정을 담아주고 이거 배보다 큰 backup 화려한 능력사로 남기고 새가고 난 떠나 Big Bang 겁이나 순수한 너날 잃고 공감성 이제 또 새로이 달려 지옥의 본진 지나온 내 아침 그땐 그랬었지 혼자 펑펑 나 평생 소리지 확실히 보여 나도는 무름지지 그때가 황홀히 비치던 노란빛 서시 더 행복했지 한없이 무거운 그 맘에 무거워 더 아름답게 장식하리 나눠봐 나 평생 소리지 확실히 보여 나도는 무름지지 그때가 황홀히 비치던 노란빛 서시 더 행복했지 한없이 무거운 그 맘에 무거워 더 아름답게 장식하리 나눠봐야
Wow. Wow.
I was in small at the show window
Wow.
I was in small at the show window T.O.P. Game over.
Damn. Wow. Wow. That was a really, really good track. Oh my god. That was a really good track. The lyrics amazing. I mean, based on what I'm seeing here, the translation, it really is a very hard hitting. It's a bit more deep, a bit more personal, a bit stronger. Lyrics wise, it's really a one-to-one conversation with the fans. It's pretty much confirming that yeah, I'm not coming back as a Big Bang member. There's one line said that I'm so sorry, but I love my old days in Big Bang. Even though I lost so much, without hesitation, let it go. So he is clearly saying that he's letting that Big Bang era of his gone. And there's a line that he keep on repeats, which is I was in a small filthy show window. So that's pretty much just paint his perspective of his time as a Big Bang member. That just says that, you know, he doesn't like being in this show window that is small and filthy, as in that he couldn't really show off too much of himself. And the chorus is very, very beautiful. Like, it's the translation here is, it's beautiful when we go our it's beautiful when we go our separate ways. All these feelings got me stuck. Was glamorous, but game over. And yeah, this pretty much means that yeah, he's done with Big Bang. He doesn't want to do it anymore. And if you look at the one of the other lines that really shows you what his feeling about this whole situation is that that yellow light you used to shine on me, which the yellow light is a reference to the VIP's light stick, which is yellow. We were happy as five. That's one of the lyrics. We were happy as five. That's pretty much indicate that he was very his core memory of Big Bang is still that five members together being Big Bang. He still loves that. He still cherished that. And as soon as that concept, or should I say that structure is gone, as in like one of the members just ruined it, he's like, yeah, I don't want to attach myself to this bad memories anymore. And it's kind of deep. It really does shows you that he really loved Big Bang, but because of what Seungri did, it kind of traumatized him about this whole Big Bang thing, and now he couldn't even put himself into that. And he wants to go separate ways. He wants to try to do something else. And here he's still makes it clear that he wants to make it more even beautiful right now that he's gonna be solo, right? And I just think this track has such amazing lyrics. The message is clear, and it's a very, very heart-to-heart conversation with the fans. And I really like the track, the chorus, everything is very heavy, yet it doesn't bore you out. It's a really good track. Wow, I really did not expect that from this. Mate, last one, Studio 54 was an 8 out of 10. I think this might be a close to 8.5. This is an amazing track. Now, if the translation is correct, then that just really means that this song is amazing. I really like the feeling that you get from this. It's sad, but at the same time, it gives you a bit of hope that, yeah, I'm just trying to start something new. That it sounds heavy, it sounds like a heavy track. He himself also kind of struggled to sing it out loud. At least that's the feeling I'm getting out of this. And wow, it's just an amazing track. I really like this track. A small filthy show window. Favorite track of the album so far. Okay, let's move on. I think I'm gonna stop right after this track, and then we're gonna do part 2 tomorrow. I'm gonna listen to the rest of the track, and then again we'll do the same thing as we did with the Arirang album, where we're going to rate every single track, and then we're gonna do an overall rating. But before we do that, let's just continue to the last track of the day, Zero Coke. But hey, I'm still stunned by how good this track is. A small filthy show window. I really like it. The only problem I have with it is I just don't understand Korean. I wish I can just sit here and listen to the track and just understand the words directly, so I can hear his emotions in it. But I couldn't. I have to go through a Genius translation page, lyrics page. But let's move on to the next track. Let's not delay this anymore. Again, this has been a very heartfelt album with all this instrumental and lyrics. Seems like this is gonna be the same. Metamorphosis.
넌 나의 지불컵 달콤한 지불컵 화려한 mirrorboard 흥미로운 뒷감목 네 유니콘 지불컵 고단한 지불컵 어릴 적 뒷감목 유니콘 yeah 지불컵 달콤한 지불컵 찬란한 mirrorboard 그 시절 뒷감목 유니콘 지불컵 반복해 지불컵 어릴 적 뒷감목 그 시절 가봤던 철없던 더 담는 거 I need somebody we don't be thirsty I don't know about it I don't feel thirsty I need somebody I need somebody I really need somebody I promise everybody
Wow. Again, oh my god, dude. That's not bad of a track. You sound okay. This is probably more of a interlude, or like a midway break in the entire album. It's a really, really sentimental one. It sounds very sentimental. It uses a lot of instruments that is a little bit more old days, and also the intro itself gives you the idea that this track is more like a reminiscent type of vibe. And in the lyrics as well, you can see that he's talking about you are my zero coke, sweet like a zero coke, backstreet vibe, like that unicorn. Not sure what that means, but it's pretty much just like, you know, at the end of the verse, he did say like backstreet in my youth, a place with no fear, and a place that doesn't last. Pretty much just him saying that back street where he can, like, you know, talk about all this zero coke shit was a place with, you know, he has no fear, and sadly a place that doesn't last. Again, a very deep lyrics. Wow, I did not realize Top is such a sentimental and like such a emotional man. I really like it. And the outro, which is the singing that he did at the end there, very, very heartfelt. Again, very, very close to heart. It's just him just screaming out for, I need someone. You know, it's just he just needs someone to be with him. We don't feel thirsty. Y'all don't feel thirsty. It's just pretty much just, I don't know, I guess just him just calling for someone that is just as thirsty as he is. I'm not sure what that really means. I'm not really good with lyrics. But again, so far every track has been pretty good. Not gonna lie, they're very strong, and I like how close to heart all the tracks is so far. They're very close to heart. It's like a hot pour, for Top himself to really just spill out all his emotion, all this build up feelings that he has over these past few years. And I'll be honest, I did not expect this album to be this close to heart. I did not expect this album to be this personal. I thought it's gonna be a bit more like, yo, I'm back, yo, look at me, I'm back, I'm Top, I'm gonna show you how good I was. Yeah, you remember how good I was? You remember how amazing I am? Yeah, I'm gonna show you how crazy I am. But no, it's less about that. It's more about like, I'm just going to make an album that is just filled or full with my own emotion. These emotions, these are the things that I've been experiencing. These are the feelings that I've been piling myself up, and now I'm gonna compile them all together and condense them into an album. And so far we listened to like 5-6 tracks, and all of them has been very, very, how should I say, close to heart. That's the only word I can conclude them. It's very close to heart, very personal, very strong emotion. You can hear it from his lyrics. You can hear it from his flows and the way he like try to say out this narrative, these stories. And again, I really like it. So far, I really do like it. Now we're gonna do the rest of the album tomorrow, but so far from the few tracks that we listened to, it's a really, really strong album. I really like it. Well, I did not expect Top to be this kind of emotional guy, and it seems like the scandal or the controversy that he went through and the damages and all the things that he went through really did traumatize him. You can really hear it from his lyrics and his emotions in the tracks. I mean, it's just amazing. I really do like this album so far. I really do like it, and I'm excited to listen to the rest of the album tomorrow. Now we have to drop it because it's already way past our normal streaming time. But yeah, let's if you want to listen to the rest of the album together, you can catch me tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'll be doing the listening, but tomorrow we're gonna still do the same thing. And I'm really excited. And I can't wait to do that tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been an amazing listen. So see you tomorrow for